I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After afternoon highs in the upper 80s to the mid-90s and some isolated thunderstorms mostly to the north and east of the Tri-Cities, tomorrow is slightly warmer than today with highs in the upper 80s to the 90s. The warming trend kicking into high gear for Friday through Monday as a ridge of high pressure builds east onto the plains. Highs top out in the 90s to the low 100s for Friday and Saturday. Sunday and Monday look to be the hottest days with highs reaching to the mid-90s to the mid-100s. Heat index values are expected to mostly range 100 to 105 over the weekend through Monday, possibly up to 110 on Sunday and Monday. Monday night through the middle of next week, thunderstorm chances return with slightly cooler temperatures. In our long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures are likely to be warmer than normal Monday through July 23rd, the highest heat the early half of next week. Also of note, most forecast models keep Nebraska and Kansas warmer than normal through the end of the month. With a cold front arriving, slightly above normal rainfall is predicted for Nebraska and Kansas the early half of next week. That's before a forecast of near normal rainfall late next week through July 23rd. Key weather factors driving the markets include remnants of Beryl leaving some of the Delta and Midwest too wet, while other areas benefited. Chances of frost in Argentina, flooding in southern Brazil, and wet conditions in northwest Europe. Post-tropical cyclone Beryl is racing northeastward, exiting the U.S. later today while merging with a cold front. Additional rainfall could reach 2 to 4 inches from the lower Great Lakes into northern New England. Remnants of Beryl left behind areas of flooding throughout the central and southern Delta. Some areas across northern Arkansas and southern Missouri are in need of drier conditions after the recent heavy rain. Eastern areas of the Midwest, though, benefited from pockets of heavy rain after being in drought. Mostly dry weather prevails the next 5 days from the Pacific coast to the plains. Much of the South also remains dry. Western heat continues to build eastward, with temperatures approaching 100 during the weekend as far east as the northern and central plains and the western edge of the Corn Belt. In Argentina, cold and dry conditions are decreasing the soil moisture for winter wheat establishment. Cold temperatures continue into this weekend for Argentina, with widespread frost also being unfavorable for the wheat. Across southern Brazil, moderate to heavy rain through early next week that's causing some flooding is delaying the winter wheat planting and development. Second crop corn harvest is continuing across central Brazil, while the rain in southern Brazil slows down what harvest remains. Overseas in northwest Europe, wet conditions remain a concern across Germany and France with wheat harvest underway. Several more chances of rain into the early weekend keep France and Germany too wet, while the rains benefit drier areas of southeast Europe. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.